Yeah, let's kick off tonight. Hopefully, no, well, no Pie Guy tonight, and hopefully Deathstroke will join us when he can. I've posted our new friend, ally, our reanimated flesh golem next to Elward on the homepage, as he now has a new thing he's created, a new puppet. But let's get into our recaps tonight. Nija, if you don't mind kicking us off.
Yeah, sure. So last session, kind of the last session was the cleanup of the abbey post the Deva encounter with the abbot. Um, it was a split party sort of session with Winrell going off to talk to the, I want to say, the Baroness, while the rest of the team sort of cleared out the abbey, having to make some very uh, tough choices about life and death for some of the remaining, let's call them, I think, cursed type individuals in the place. Um, Madness was a common theme, and the party did not escape unscathed, as is the nature of Barovia. And Nija finds herself now in the comfort of a new pet, a new nice little skeletal raven, which she is, for some unforsaken reason, carrying around with the rest of the party now. Um, no real no combat, but some nice character development, nice story development, as we've tied up, I think, all the loose ends here in the city.
Yeah, we explored the rest of the abbey and took some mental damage, mental emotional damage for our troubles. And you've got this really strange little raven that maybe could become domesticated. We'll have to see. Thank you. Go ahead and take your inspiration. And totally should have practiced my Morgan Freeman voice midweek for this Raven character, but I just slipped my mind. Um, but I think go ahead and take your inspiration, and we'll see you next.
I'm
Uh,
gonna drop real quick and just run a. I'm gonna reload the application real quick to see if I can get it to actually do the push to talk, because it's really annoying. So I'll be right back.
yeah, no problem. Serva, do you mind continuing our recaps?
It was very much post this large battle that we all kind of miraculously survived. It was very much got some various rewards, items, very useful stuff. We explored around some things that would suggest that maybe the abbey was already kind of corrupt before the abbot, this fallen angel, had found it, but he certainly didn't help it, and it just kind of both fed off each other. It was very much one of those, kind of like break sessions. It was good to have those, very much a like calm before the storm, even though it was a kind of an eerie calm, with everyone doing their own thing. I mean, Serva doesn't know it in character, but out of character, at least as a player, I thought that was a very good climactic point of like Elward's story. Very good culmination. Also, very useful to have that on our side, so that's going to be fun. But so now it seems to be, we might grab Ismark, but it seems very much, at least from what I can tell, it's now just march into the castle. Hopefully for once we roll high on random encounters, despite us like almost never. But yeah, it's mostly just going to the castle now.
Indeed, yeah. It seems like the culmination of all of their adventures is coming to a head, and I agree. It was a pretty. It caught me off guard. I did not expect him to try the flesh golem uh, creation at all, and then we rolled pretty well, and it happened. I thought that we might try it up on Mount Gakis, but not down here. But it was very cool, and I'm glad you noticed kind of the subtext and the history of the Abbey that maybe Ravenloft is such an old setting in D&D. It's been this adventure has been rewritten and redone, and new areas have been touched and reached, in every single edition. So there's so much narrative in this land, in D&D and all the stories wrapped up around it. But yeah, thank you. Go ahead and take your inspiration. And Winrel, if you don't mind closing us out tonight, pretty big session for you as well.
Yeah, so I think that the most noteworthy news that happened last session was when Dimitri chickened out from a shooting contest. So that was fun. And Winrel kind of tried to get her affairs in order, managed to make an arrangement for the for Krezk to air quotes accept the werewolf kin and potentially provide them all with access to the cure. She handed over the amount of the cure she had, and then kind of gave some directions both to the current head of the den as well as the Baroness, I believe, of where additional cure could be accessed. So it seemed that a lot of the forcibly turned children will probably take the cure, and hopefully, since they seem generally open to welcoming children in Krezk, hopefully that will continue. And if Winrel does return with Emil, then hopefully they can go back to the cave and continue the life of the den. And if not, they can hopefully at least just have their own teeny subsection of the town to be slightly safer than a couple old wolves and a couple children wolves will provide them.
Yeah, maybe it's an unlikely union, but you at Winrel at the core has kind of united these three kind of strong female leaders of these broken people. You've got Zuleika with the werewolves, and Anna with the Krezk villagers of Krezk, and they both had a need, and both of them have taken heavy losses. So it is really cool that these people have come together, and that some of the werewolves. Sorry, like motorcycle outside, just went tense. But yeah, it's definitely a cool scenery, and I think even if it's an unlikely union, I think this bonding of these two people seems to be a very good one for the time being, at least. I think go ahead and take your inspiration. Any lingering thoughts or questions before we move into session?
Have we had a rest?
You would have taken, yeah, you would have taken at least one long rest since the Abbot fight and the madness and stuff. Because one night Winrel went, the first night Winrel went to the werewolf's den, and then the next day we kind of was the travel back.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just updating I have some relevant counters on my sheet that I've been trying to keep track of, so I just wanted to make sure I was keeping them on point.
Cool. Well, does anyone want to take over Dimitri for the time being? And since Elroyd has like a million puppets, cool. Thank you. I'll try my best with Elward. If I miss anything, please let me know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know if he was going to narratively stay behind or something. If we were going to quote unquote hit the road, that might be awkward. Being like, "Hey guys, I caught up." It's like, oh, Elward, there you were. All those days on the road. Glad you could catch
Yeah. And Elward is Elward is fairly hardy, but not the most hardy person, and it could definitely be a strange thing to kind of stay behind as we're headed towards the conclusion. It seems like slept in too late after the reunion with his sister Ada, kind of catching up, whatever that looks like with the flesh golem. Um, cool. you should now have control of Dimitri, Serva, and we will move to Krezk. It's it's still early. It's about mid morning, to noon, as the villager, the werewolves, the people of the children of Mother Night, um, come and greet Anna Krakova and the villagers of Krezk. The the Baron herself, the Baroness, seems to be quite welcoming and totally does her best to fulfill the wishes that Winrel asked of her. The other villagers, some of them are a little suspect, some of them are just relieved to have more numbers, and some are generally kind and welcoming to the newcomers. The children of Mother Night, Zuleika is quite reserved as always, but won't question orders of the Alpha. And some of the children, especially the newer initiates, um, definitely take the cure and drink of the chalice that we found down in the temple, the crying temple. But most of the other ones prefer to choose to keep their they see as a blessing versus a curse. But yeah. Well, is there any other business in Krezk that any of you guys want to take care of? Cool. Well, about midday then, Elward will come down from the abbey, and you notice that there's a new individual, someone that resembles the bride that the abbot was building, striding alongside uh, Elward himself.
Would we recognize that it looks kind of like that puppet of Ada he has?
It resembles, it's somewhere between Ada and Vasilka, the bride. It's it's like it's like Vasilka, but her facial expressions and her demeanor seem to have resembled much more Ada. Essentially, he used the body of Vasilka, but imparted the soul of Ada into it, or remnant of the soul.
Oh, Elward, didn't we, why is that thing up and moving again?
Oh, no, is something wrong? Is she not, to your liking? It's okay, Ada. No, don't worry, they'll get used to you.
It's not that it's not to our liking. Didn't it literally try to kill us?
Oh, that was something else. That was the abbot's creation. This is mine. Yeah, this is Ada. Did you see the lightning?
Wait, that was you?
Yeah, yes, that was me. That was me. I had those scrolls. I thought I would have to try more than once, but it seems that one was enough.
Can she talk?
Well, not yet, but we're working on that. She's a bit shy right now. This is very new to her.
Well, is she gonna be coming with us, I suppose, then?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. She's gonna come with me. She's my sister. I would never let her leave my side again. Are you all ready to depart? I might stop back by that trinket shop real fast and just see what I can gather up. There's a few more repairs I need to make to my puppets.
I'm ready whenever. I'm pretty low maintenance.
Sorry, did you say my dad had called? Did you say I have arrived back yet?
Yes, yes, you have.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So essentially, Anna, the Baroness, was very welcoming and tried to kind of um, carry out the wishes you gave her as best she can. And the villagers were mixed, 30-30-30. It was about like 1/3 of them were a little suspect, a little worried, and then about another third of them were pretty neutral, but very happy to have more numbers come into the village. And then another third of the villagers were very kind and welcoming to the newcomers. And a few of the let's say there's about 30 of the children of Mother Night came, and about 5 of them probably took the cure.
Only 5? Oh wow! All children, I assume.
All children. They seem to be the most recent of the initiates. You get the sense that a lot of the elderly and some of the ones beforehand were very proud of it. That even some of the youth, or some that were I'm blanking on his name, but the initiates of the old pack leader that had to fight to get the blessing, that like the ring of death kind of thing.
Interesting. Wow, that's good. That's more than I expected, so that's good. I will express my graciousness to the Baroness in protecting my family while I, go out and essentially try to protect all of Barovia.
Anna kind of sizes up Zuleika and some of the newcomers, and then looks at her own, kind of the haphazard shape of her own villagers. I believe the protecting will be mutual. We're welcome these newcomers. I hope they can find a new home here, even if it is temporary or permanent.
Yes, I think that a lot of the youngins, especially, would be very interested in learning, some additional combat and things, if there's anyone left to teach them.
We will do our best. There's a few of us that are good with a sword or an axe, and 1 or 2 of us with a bow. We'll see what we can do. Certainly that is education is something we'll try to prioritize while we can.
Yes, they all have particularly advanced hearing and smelling, so they'll definitely make for some good guards. Any of them that are on the slightly older side, though, they're all pretty young, but I think that they could especially grow to be of great use.
Excellent. That's good to hear. We will all have to take our turns on guard duty, as we're quite short, and yes, that's good news. I know that you all have a tough journey ahead of you. Is there any way that we can help you prepare? Is there any last things you need before you depart?
Any chance there is a any gems of great value in the town? I know it's a long shot, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. I'd be happy to pay for them, of course.
It's possible. Have you spoken with our blacksmith, McGunther? He whether or not he holds any skill, his father did, and his grandfather even greater. I hear he's taken a fancy to gems recently and trying to bedazzle all of his creations with them.
I didn't. I will try that. Worth a shot, anyway.
So certainly. Well, good tidings, and travel safely.
Yes. Well, I hope to see you again. If not, it's been a pleasure, and good luck with everything.
And some of the children of Mother Night, the children of the children, the youthful ones, the youthful werewolves, kind of step forward, and it looks like they've kind of made this ceremonial necklace that instead of beads, it's like various teeth and claws. And one of them kind of steps up to you and puts it on the floor. Alpha, we made this for you. It's the greatest spoils of our hunts.
Oh, well, I'm so honored. Thank you very much for this, meaningful display of your hunts.
The child gives a big smile and kind of returns.
Hope you intend to come back to them, Linro.
I'm going into this with no expectations.
Yeah, I think we got a decent chance. We've come this far.
Hey everyone.
Yo, what's up,
hey.
man?
You missed it. TPK.
Alright, so what's the next campaign?
No, but we should vote while Pie Guy's not here, since this was his last pick. All right. So I'll give all the kids a little pat. Maybe the older ones like a more of like a punch, and I'll give Zuleika like a pat hug. Not like a real hug, like a one-arm pat hug.
She's pretty stoic. She stays pretty reserved. Like, she's stiff as a board as you give her a pat hug, but you kind of see a little bit of a smile kind of begin to like tilt on her face. But it's such an awkward smile that it even looks like almost like she's baring her fangs just slightly. But you get the sense that she's warming up a little.
And then I will swing by the blacksmith.
Cool. And that kid that you rescued, the girl, I'm blanking on her name, which is terrible.
I know, I'm so curious. I'm hoping she stayed a werewolf. What was her deal?
Oh yeah, she totally stayed a werewolf. She was very proud of the experience that she.
Sweet kid. That would have been hilarious.
It's a hilarious name, and she's so peculiar about it, and I'm hitting myself for not remembering. But the cartwheel girl would have definitely said goodbye to you. Yeah, you can head to the blacksmith shop, and he kind of welcomes you all in. Here for fun or to shop?
Well, unfortunately, we do not have time for fun today, but I just wanted to swing by and find out whether you had a supply of diamonds that could be purchased.
Oh, diamonds are very nice. They say they are forever. Perhaps I have a diamond or two. What are you willing to trade?
Let's see. I'm only interested if I can get 300 gold pieces worth, but I will trade you items of equivalent value.
Interesting. Do you need one diamond that is 300? This value of a diamond, or do you need multiple?
No. Any one or several, it does not matter.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, sure. What do you propose to trade for? I'm not very interested in gold, but I would like to hear your offer. And you probably see at this point Dimitri coming out of like the actual workshop with a bag full of bullets, newly minted.
Hello, Dimitri. All right, now look, I'll give you a deal here. They'll be even more beautiful in armor than diamonds. How about equivalently worth rubies? Which is more, I assume?
Rubies are very nice. But diamonds make your armor look so shiny when I put them on them. rubies.
Yeah, but rubies you can see from much further away.
If I might add, rubies are really good for weapon hilts.
Ah, yeah, weapon hilts. I can make those. Yeah, I can make. Yeah, who said that I couldn't make them? I can make them.
True, but they bedazzle those too.
That sounds excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll trade you the amount of diamonds you need for 1.5 times the value in rubies.
Deal.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I love doing business with you outsiders. And you kind of see him kind of go to the back, and he opens up a lockbox, and there's like kind of like a bunch of not great looking gems, but he kind of pushes them aside and pulls out 3 diamonds, and then puts them down the table. So you have 3 diamonds, each worth 100 GP.
Oh crap! I didn't realize it's actually 5 rubies for 500 gold pieces each. So I'll just give him one worth 500.
Give me a persuasion check, or how do you want to play this off?
Well, I mean, it's
Oh,
it's
never
good
mind.
news.
Never
It's good news.
Yeah, it's more
it's
value,
worth
isn't it?
more. Yeah.
He looks at it and he's like, "Oh, I got away with this one." And he kind of grabs the ruby and kind of shuffles a bit back and kind of looks at it really greedily. A sword hilt.
I do have one other requirement for this trade. Since I'm giving you an extra 50 gold pieces worth, I want you to let my friend shoot at that target I see over there.
So, certainly a fun
You had
game.
mentioned fun when I came in.
Yeah, I am.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I have this boomstick here, and I've been waiting to try out this new shooting game I've started. I normally charge 10 gold per game, but since you have given me such a nice ruby, indeed, I'll give you one free play. There's 3 targets. If I'll give you, let's see, 10 shots, and if you hit the number of points, then you'll get the prize.
All right.
There's 3 targets, and they're at like varying difficulty. One's kind of hanging up and pretty far and kind of small, and then the nearest one is just like a barrel, like not very far at all. And then the final one is about kind of in like the middle of the wall and a little bit bigger, kind of the in-between size. So you have a DC 20, a DC 15, and a DC 10 shot, and they give varying points. And I'll tell you, let's see, I'm going to write this number down. Okay. You want to hit. No, I'm gonna let it be a secret. It's gonna be like a Legend of Zelda game. We'll see if you can hit it.
All right. Well, Winrel does not remember the orange incident, but I certainly do. So, Dimitri, have at it.
All right.
Gunther will give you the boom, hand it over, and be like, I suspect you might be handy with this. Well, take your time, and good luck." He kind of takes a few steps by and like stuffs some wax in his ears.
So I'm just shooting at the targets. I just need to hit the target.
Yeah, you need. There's 3 targets. You can shoot one, essentially AC 20, AC 15, AC 10, and it's just since you're proficient, you can use Dex and proficiency plus a D20.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll just say I'm proficient in Dex saves for this, so I'll just use my Dex save check for it.
Boom, that'll work.
Oh, I forgot to say which one I was going for, so we could just use that one for whichever one.
Boom! You hit the smallest, hardest target right in the bullseye, and it rings out with a metal ding. McGunther's face drops a bit.
Oh. Oh, this thing's pretty accurate. And then I'll go for the next furthest away, so the AC 15 then.
Go for it. And then you miss wide, and McGunther looks up again a bit happily. Oh, thank goodness.
So I had 10 shots, right?
10 shots total.
So I'll go for that the middle one again. Oh my god.
Miss wide again.
Alright, third time's the charm.
And this time you hit it. Ding! McGunther kind of gives you a thumbs up, but sees that it took 3 tries and is liking his odds.
So that's 4, so I just gotta hit the AC 10? Is that the last one?
Oh no, certain points you want to go for. He didn't give you exact numbers, but the back one has the most point. The hardest one has the most points. The medium one has medium points, and the easiest one has the lowest points.
Well, I misunderstood that. I thought I just had to hit each one. All right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, let's just go for that middle one again then.
Ding! It rhymes again, and you're racking up some points. 5 shots, 5 left.
Yeah, the middle one.
Ding! You hit it again.
I keep saying the middle one and then rolling 20 or over. Alright, so 4 more. So let's go on the far one for this one. Ah, of course.
Oh, miss.
I got 2 left, right?
3 left. 3 left. 7
3
shots. 3 left.
Yeah, let's go for the far one again.
Oh, miss.
Alright, now just do the middle one on the last 2 then.
Cool. Oh no, bad miss. And the boomstick jams a bit, and McGunther comes over to I don't know how to fix it. What did you do?
I'll fix it real quick.
You're able to fix it, no problem. And then he steps back.
I'll show him what happened and show him how to fix a jam.
He kind of nods and gives you a thumbs up. Ah, thank you. You're a much better teacher than my father.
Yeah, I have quite a lot of experience with these types of weapons. But I'll go for the middle one for the last shot. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no! As you miss the final one, McGunther kind of lets out a big gasp of air. Whew. Ah, you were so close to the final prize. If you had hit the middle one more time, you would have got the big prize. Would you like to play again? It'll be 10 gold.
Sure, I'll play again.
Okay. He'll take the gold, and you're going for 30 points, and it's 10, 5, and 2.
Let's just say all these are going at the back one right now. All going at the far one, so.
Ding. One more.
No! So many. 18, 19, 19, 19.
As you miss again, McGunther kind of steps up. Well, perhaps 3 times the charm. Would you like to play again? This time the cost is 50 gold.
Oh, what?
Oh, but the prize is bigger. The prize is bigger and better than it ever has been.
Well, I don't think I have much use for this gold right now, so sure, 50 gold.
Okay, excellent. And the instead of 30 points this time, I feel that you're getting the hang of it. This time it'll be 40 points.
So, What were the points? It was 10, 10, 8, 5 or 10,
10, 5, 2.
10, 5, 2. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I feel lucky, so let's just do the far one again. all the time.
Okay, go for it. Oh, one hit.
I got 2 more. All right, or 3 more. 3 more shots.
3 more shots.
So-
Need 2 more hits.
I'll use lucky on that.
Go for it. Becomes a hit. Only 1 more and 2 more shots.
Ah, there we go.
Do you want to go for the final shot just to see?
Yeah, sure. And you know what? Just let's see. I'm gonna use lucky just see if I can actually hit it. Ah, damn. Anyway.
And he claps his hand together. Ding, 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 ding. And he's kind of sweating. Oh my. Well, thank you. You are the big prize winner. The highest record of my game ever. Let's see. I'll put your name on a board until someone else comes. And he kind of he walks over to a chalkboard and takes a piece of chalk, and like you see like there's like numbered slots, or like 1 to 10, and on 1 he writes Dimitri, but he spells it like DEEMEETREE. And puts 40 next to it. Then just one second. I'm lucky to get rid of this darn thing. It is a grand prize, I mean, a fabulous thing. My father was so fond of it. He never let me wear it. I wished for it so much as a child, and now I'm so thankful to get rid. I mean, it's a great prize. And you see him go back into that lockbox and like shoving some of like the pretty much worthless gems out of the way that he might use for bedazzling. And then he comes back with a ring, and the ring itself has a silver shield on it, kind of plated into it. Ah, this is the prize. Quite a valuable trinket. A very nice item indeed. My father, the armorer, loved it, and it is now yours, our high score.
Oh, thank you. It's quite nice.
It is a ring of protection.
Now I have some decisions to make. Got 3 attunement slots.
Anyone else wish to try their hand? I have more prizes. The cost will be, let's see, what do I have to offer? It'll go back to 10 gold. The prize won't be quite as nice, though. Alright then, if no one is wishing to have any more fun, any more business?
I guess I might as well ask. I'll offer the same if you happen to have additional diamonds.
I have another diamond. Let's see, let me go check. And he kind of looks at the lockbox, and let's see. He pulls out a big whopping diamond that looks to be worth about 400 gold pieces. Ah, yes. This could be our next prize. An excellent prize idea. Is that what you were intending, or do you wish to do business?
Oh, no. I'll give you another, it's 1 for 400.
Yes, I think that is how much this diamond is worth. It's quite a big diamond. I'll take another ruby that is even bigger than this diamond.
Oh, yes. That will be fine.
He'll make the trade and kind of look at the ruby greedily again, and definitely thinks that he's getting the best of these trades. Which he is.
Okay. And that one was worth 400, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
All right. Did I clean you out?
Well, that was probably the biggest diamond I've ever seen, but no, I am out, unfortunately, unless you like these. And he kind of grabs a fistful of those valuable, like worth maybe like a silver or copper each, just a bunch of little, tiny little kind of worthless gemstones.
I think let's call it quits while you're ahead.
I do have very nice rubies. I could trade you a 500 gold worth ruby for an even larger gem.
No. I'm only interested in diamonds, but thank you very much.
No problem. Good tidings, friends, and if you ever wish to play McGunther's shooting range again, feel free to come by. Booms and Jims.
Yes. Thank you for use of your forge again.
Anytime. Excellent. We can head out. Any final business in Krezk before we head out? Cool. Let's hit the big map and travel. We had talked a little bit about it, but are we headed towards Castle Ravenloft? Or are we headed somewhere else?
I think we were gonna hit Old Bone Grinder on the way, but yeah, I think we're just going there. Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, I think so. As we're headed out, I'll ask if anybody wants the ring I won.
Yeah, sure. I guess if you're not gonna use it.
No, I can't. I can't use this with the current equipment I have, and I don't want to give any of that up right now. So, if someone, might as well let someone get some use out of it.
I think I might be able to put it on.
I'll give. If no one else speaks up, I'll just give the ring to Serva.
Mighty kind of you. Oh, hopefully this will do us a lot of good.
Very nice item indeed. Cool. Only cost 70 gold. I guess it normally costs much more.
I'm gonna say for a ring of protection, 70 gold's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, an insane deal. A bit of embarrassment, maybe a little frustration. The memory of earning it might stick with the party for a bit. I'm just gonna get you a handout real fast. Here we go. Yeah, bedazzled and everything.
Ooh, very bedazzled.
Ooh, bedazzled.
Nice.
A little bit of the lore you guys kind of picked up in Vallaki or Dimitri picked up. The McGunther, I think I'm saying that name right. That's the son of the legendary blacksmith, the armorer. But but yeah, the son, as you've all discovered, is not quite the smith, but much more the schemer. But yeah, let's hit the road. Winril, do you mind rolling a d20 for our random encounters as I start our new travel music? Cool. No random encounters today. It is midday, so we can only travel about half speed, but we do have our wagon, and we load up, flesh golem and all. Make it to about here, just before the Raven River Bridge. And Nisha, do you mind rolling a d20 nighttime encounters roll?
No way.
Boom. Another day without random encounters. As we set off the next morning, we hear the river kind of rushing by. A nice place to spend the night. In fact, Dimitri, roll a daytime random encounters roll. And here we go. Daytime encounters ensue.
I need to make level 11 before we reach that.
Oh, I have an idea. As we come to the crossroads, the Raven River crossroads. Oh yeah, let's do this one. As you're traveling down the crossroads, the Raven River crossroads, you're headed towards the west, towards the east, sorry. As you begin to hear a bit of whispering, kind of emanating from the trees. It seems like something is just calling out to you and nagging at you, just tempting you. Stuff like, "You'll never make it. You're walking to your death. This is the end. Get ready to say goodbye." Just nagging, awful, awful tones. And,
Sorry, just real quick. Did we have a long rest between the shooting gallery and now?
oh yeah, a couple now.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, just one.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to see if I had my luck points back.
Oh yeah, totally have them back.
Cool.
Okay. Some of you have alert. Any of you, I think one or two of you have alert. Is that correct?
I know I do.
Okay, cool. As the whispering just seems to intensify as we get to this crossroads, these shadows kind of spring out of the trees themselves. These black orbs of mist, catching several of you off guard, and Dimitri not off guard. As these demonic-looking shadows of mist appear and begin to crouch on you. Begin rolling initiative, guys.
Oh my god, that's the best I've ever done.
Cool. So the shadow demons did roll higher than almost all of your passives, so they'll catch you off guard unless you have alert, which Dimitri does. Let me just make sure I've got all of Elward's stuff out, and he's gonna pull Irina Puppet instead of Ada Puppet since he's got Ada. Ooh, Elward is a complicated character. Dimitri, you're ever-presently alert. You keep Matilda ready to go as these demons appear before you, the shadows taking form. How do you react?
I will draw the Sun Sword and Matilda. Should I put up the daylight radius for the Sun Sword? I can't remember if these guys have anything to do with light.
Oh yeah,
if that
totally.
would be
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah, absolutely. If you don't mind.
So it goes out 15 more feet, but that's just regular light. This is the part that counts as daylight.
Excellent. Excellent.
I am going to feel like Winrow.
You can do the bright light too, actually. It's 30 feet, right? 30 feet bright light?
Let me double check. No, bright light and 15 and dim light for 15 more, but the bright light counts as sunlight.
Okay, excellent. That's good then. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think right, Winrow and Serva can handle it, so I'm gonna come over here. I'll take a couple shots with Matilda on my way to the demon.
As you kind of your daylight off the sword kind of surrounds the demon. You get a better look at the shape of it, and it's horned and has wings and long-bladed claws. It seems to hiss at you as you approach.
Yeah, I can't fail that Tinker Tools check, so I'll fix it next round. And then I'll take an offhand swing with the Sun Sword at it.
Nice, all of that hitting, and you see as the Sun Sword cuts through its shadowy essence, it just ignites it in a really, really intense way. Seems to be very effective.
These don't count as undead, right?
They do, I think, no, they're fiends. Fiends.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, the sneak attack. I don't get sneak attack this run. So that's it.
Cool. Nisha, you're surprised. Unfortunately, everyone's surprised except Dimitri. This shadowy demon is gonna step forward. It kind of glides forward through the dark mist and is gonna try to attack you, Winrel. This tries to claw right at you and miss horribly. Oh, let me roll a crit fail for that. Nope, that's not the right.
Oh crap! That's what I forgot to do. Roll a crit fail for my 11.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Hit the wrong one. Sorry.
That's okay. 95 does not hit the 99 one, and 15 does not hit 37, so you're all good. But that would have been awesome. Big Trouble in Little China. That's probably not appropriate, but okay. All right. This one's gonna go. It's gonna get a good flanking position. All right. It's gonna swing out towards. Yeah, that one's the API writer. I'll have to send a message to him or her. 8 is a miss for you.
Yes.
Ada is surprised. This creature is going to try to kind of circumnavigate a bit and move just a little bit within reach of Nisha and tries to claw out a little bit at you, Nisha. 10 is a miss. And this one is in light, and it's going to try to retreat as it takes one claw. And it's a disadvantage towards you, Dimitri. 8's a miss, and then it's going to try to move away as it floats a bit out. You can take an AO if you'd like.
I will. The Sun Sword's still in my offhand, so I'll make an offhand attack with it.
That is definitely a hit, and the radiant energy just cutting through them. Alright, surprise over Dimitri.
So seeing that the Sun Sword is being super effective, I'll stow Matilda and then draw the dagger. So now the Sun Sword is in my main excuse me, my main hand and the daggers in the offhand. And then I'll move up and take a couple swings.
15 is a hit. What's the extra radiant for? You get both? Oh no, I see.
No, so one's one. So the first one, the one on the left is one-handed. The one on the right is two-handed.
The radiant light of the sun sword just cutting through the shadowy essence.
Then another swing.
A lot of crit fails.
I know. I'm gonna use a luck point because I don't really want to fumble.
Becomes it and deals some heavy damage.
And then offhand with the dagger of venom.
Describe the kill.
Yeah, just like run up and take like a couple quick like swing stabs with the sun sword, and then kind of like turn and like stab behind the back, like kind of behind the back with the dagger, because I want to move over to the next demon. Like as I'm going to turn to leave and move over to the next demon, and then yeah, that's my turn.
Becomes your turn, Nisha. You're no longer surprised.
Big. Okay. I will circle. I'm gonna pivot around the one that's in melee with me. And I am going to I think I'm gonna pull up a cone of cold here. So I'll do it like that, and I'll expend a sorcery point to make it a careful spell to help have Winrel and Serva pass their saves.
Nice. It's a con save, right?
I believe it is. Yeah, con save DC 17.
Cool. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Correct, yeah. So, yeah, a careful spell makes it so you automatically succeed your save.
As the huge blast of cold energy fires out, you see it just kind of go straight through the black essences, not seeming to touch them at all, blasting Winrel and Servuk for quite a bit. 39 halved is going to be 19 to each of you guys. Sorry, man. They're immune to cold.
Of course they are. Okay. Then for my bonus action, I'll summon my hound to start the one that's right in front of me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go for it.
So it'll materialize right there. And it rolls a initiative of I think 17.
That's some good initiative. Let's if that's okay, Server, let's have it go right after Nisha. It'll be nice and concise.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna go ahead and jump in for a bite attack with pack tactics.
Go for it. 23 is definitely a hit. Does it count as magical? For your...
That's a tough call. The creature itself is magical, but I don't necessarily assume the damage is. I think the damage is piercing damage.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be half as their resistance.
It's listed as piercing. Yeah.
but it is an effect. It does hit them, and is like rips some of it down to the ground. It kind of rips some of its shadowy essence off, but it can't fall prone. Essentially, it's kind of a cloud of dark mist.
All right, there we go. 5th level spell and 4 sorcery points. 5 damage, guys. 5.
No, you did 38 damage. Plus the 5.
Your friendly fire counts.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you
All right,
what,
cool. Fast turn.
That's how you get on the leaderboards, man.
just full damage.
Cool. Server, becomes your turn.
Off day, Nisha. I feel you. I'm gonna cast a spell bonus action. I'm gonna use Divine Favor, seeing that Dimitri's Sun Sword is working very well on these guys. And I'm going to attack this one by Winrel with the Great Sword.
Boom, that is a hit. You're kind of you have some radiant energy tacked onto your strike, doing quite a bit of damage.
I'm adding that too.
Yeah, you get some extra damage too. Is it the proper amount? Do you get
Let me roll one more d8. Hey.
Oh my goodness! All right,
So
let's
that's
see.
19 from the smite.
20? 20?
No, that's from Divine Favor.
Oh, okay. Cool. 19. That is a hefty hit in this creature as your radiant fire just slashes a huge gas. The whole cloud of mist seems to get rendered into nothing, but still up a bit.
And we're gonna hit it again.
14 is still a hit. And do you want to describe how you dissipate this cloud of darkness?
Yeah, is just the first slash is just a big diagonal to the left, and then a big diagonal to the right, just kind of like a whip around to make an X into it as it dissipates at her feet. And so it was going to move right over here, square up the shadow a little bit, keep it on her, and that is it for me.
Winrail, it becomes your turn.
All right. Let's just go. I'm just gonna go for a guiding bolt at the one to the north.
Nice, go for it. That is a hit, as your bolt of radiant energy flies out towards you and strikes heavily into this creature, just causing a searing cylinder of its mass to completely disappear. 23 times 2. Immediately just very, very hurt.
And that will be all.
Elward is gonna I'm sorry to ask, but do you mind helping Dimitri and Nisha down there, and I'll help them over here. And then he kind of swings his hands, and Happy Jack's mouth kind of opens up, and he fires a bolt. Okay. As Happy Jack's mouth kind of opens, and you see like a ray of blue light kind of begin to form. Not that one, the other one. And a firebolt comes out instead of a ray of frost. But it's also resistant to the fire damage. It is a hit though. And then the other puppet is gonna step up, Irina puppet, and kind of like make feints at it and kind of distract it and give advantage on the next attack. The shadow demon is getting waylaid over and over. You see me now, and now you don't. It's gonna use a bonus action to use its shadow stealth ability, and you still see it. It fails at hiding.
I still see you.
I see this. It's gonna try to claw at you and miss. These guys are rolling so bad.
Yeah, I saw that, bud.
Ada is gonna follow the command. Follow command of its creator. Move over here and try to slap up this shadow demon. Hitting one time, but it's resistant. And the last one is going to kind of take the tactics that the other one did. It's going to try to slash out at you, Dimitri, and then run. And kind of it gives you like a nasty hiss as the light seems to be burning it a bit. Is it disadvantage? A 9 is a miss. It's going to try to float over there, kind of over like this broken shrubbery with maybe our old ruins. There's a lot of AOs that are possible. Do you guys want to take them?
Oh yeah, I'm taking mine.
Ada will take hers as well. Oh, she didn't fail. 22 is definitely a hit for 18.
Can I add a sneak attack to that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Since I didn't get to my last round?
Even if you did add it on your last round, you could as well on this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's per turn.
So it's an additional 8 radiant.
Oh my god, sneak attack is so cool with that, because it's the same as their weapon damage.
Yep.
That is a hefty hit. Does the Hound want to take an attack, Nisha? And Nisha can as well.
Absolutely.
That is definitely a hit. A bit of damage, and Nisha's the last one who might get an AO if she so wish. She strikes it as well, cutting some of the essence off as it moves away. Then it's going to use its bonus action to try the shadow stealth. And not hide. You keep eye of it. You kind of see a hefty trail as it leaks out this inky blackness. It's trying to run away. Becomes your turn, Dimitri.
Yeah, let's move down here to take out this dude.
$13 is what you need, and you strike it, and it fades into nothing as you just cut through it once with your magical sword of light.
Excellent. And then I will bonus action dash to get up here. Unfortunately, unfortunately I can't flank, but we don't do flanking. And then I'll take my last attack on this thing and add sneak attack to it.
Describe the final kill.
That's like the same thing as like run down to the one that was running away and like swipe out at it and then just like turn and immediately run up and just kind of like, I guess, like jab it through its chest. So it's just like Serva just sees like the radiant blade come up the thing's chest as it just like melts away.
Very nice. As the final shadow disappears, the whispers seem to die down, and you just hear the noises of the Svalich woods again.
And then now that they're gone, I'll fix my gun. I can't fail it because I didn't use any grip points. Like it's just a regular shot, so because it jammed on a regular shot, so I'll just unjam it.
Sounds good. Does anyone react to this combat? Pretty easy peasy for you guys, but still maybe scary in its right.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, nice little exercise. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, and I figured I'd wait till combat was over because I guess we forgot because Pi isn't here, but Elward can't make a sound, right?
Oh, damn. I should have remembered that. My bad.
Well, I guess also because could I have retroactively tried remove curse and lay on hands because we said I was going to?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The madness number is still there, but you could have laid on hands for Elward or lesser restoration or remove curse. Yeah.
Oh well, I have all I could access those. It's just a matter of days, so I just assume at some point I would have.
Yeah, you would have suppressed the effect, and the silence, the inability to speak would have stopped. He would have had to. He could have stopped doing the one word spells over and over and over again of the minor illusion, I believe.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure I could still dispel that because I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, that was the most obvious of the madness's effects, but you absolutely could dispel that with the remove curse. The sanity score still up, doesn't heal the sanity score, but it does remove the lingering long-term effect, the long-term madness. Yeah, cool. 733 XP each, and we'll move right along. Travel music back on. Here we go.
Was this a daytime encounter or a nighttime encounter?
It was daytime. It all looks like night. You know, Barovia is such a twilight zone. The mist is constantly covering. Serva and Nij are probably the two most used to it, but the others, even though they've been here for months and months, and now that it's still strange to decide, kind of to pick between night and day, and maybe no one's really sure.
Except for that one spot over Argynvost.
Right. Serva, do you mind rolling our nighttime encounters? Cool. All good. Let me just check where we are at. There, we made it to there today. We stick on watch, kind of keeping our ears out for whispering and making sure nothing approaches while we're unexpected it. Winrail, do you mind rolling our d20 for our next day's encounters? $14 is all good. Nothing will happen on a 14. Let's see how far we make it. We'll pull into Vallaki late that night, just before the day comes to a close. We can stop at town of Vallaki if you guys want, or we can just pass on through. Maybe it's nice to kind of see this again, or if we wanted to, we could even stop at. This might be more pertinent to Nija, but if you wanted to stop at the Vistani camp just outside town as well to check on the Dusk Elves and and your brother. But do you guys want to stop at either of those, at Vallaki or Vistani? You don't have to, and we can just quickly roleplay it as well.
No, I'm good to roll on through. I don't want to get distracted from the mission at hand.
Yeah. I'll stop if Nija wants to. But
I mean, if we stop?
When pressed about stopping, Nija will just say, "I have no more tears left to give. I think we should continue on."
Like I say, if we stop at Vallaki, we don't have to roleplay it. If we did stop and just sleep there, I was just gonna check in on the Mardikovs and see how they're doing. But then that would be about it.
Yeah, definitely. The Markovs will happily give you night stay, and the Blue Water Inn. They'll have heard news about all 3 gems being returned and are quite happy. And it seems like the town themselves are doing quite well. Father Lucian is running the St. Andrew's Church quite well, and the Burgomaster Lydia Petrovina is running the town better than her husband ever did, and is definitely the town itself is doing quite well. The only issue is every once in a while a child seems to go missing, but it's it's a factor of not having enough guards to man the gates and not keep being afraid to keep the children inside the town at all hours. But there's that strange drunkard Bluto that's kind of goes out every day for fishing but never comes back with fish. But we don't have to do any of that. Maybe the other rumor, Father Lucian would have said that one day when he was out in prayer, he seemed to see a wise old elk that seemed to come across his path and look at him with intelligent eyes, and then head north towards the mountain range north of Lake Zarovich. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'd just listen to the rumors, but just chill with the Markovs, have a couple glasses of wine and stuff. But that was it.
Absolutely. They're happy to give you a stay free of charge. Blue Water Inn's quite nice still. Kind of the 2 boys, rambunctious of play. Just to show you, I'll show you what the Vistani. This is the Vistani camp. Maybe took a peek at it as you passed by and kind of uh, can you see that map, or is it blocked? Is the vision blocked?
It's all black.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just a little peek at the Vistani camp as we pass by. Kind of see the Dusk Elves and the Vistani kind of getting along. You don't catch sight of Casimir. He seems to be maybe working in one of the hillside houses. But a very neat little place, a little round hill.
Yeah. For the majority of the time that we're there, I'll actually probably take the opportunity to use disguise spells to actually not look like Ninja proper, but just like a random human, just a random human female, just to not draw attention to myself.
Excellent. Yeah, it seems like the village bias of the Vistani and the Dusk Elves still exist a bit. So as you reach into Vallaki, you notice that the Dusk Elves and the Vistani still aren't really entering. That seems to be an issue they haven't quite worked out yet. But yeah, cool. No random encounters at night because you're all safe in Vallaki for now. And next day we'll hit the road. Let's see. I think it's who rolled last? Nisha, do you mind rolling her d20 for our random encounters a day?
Sure.
Cool. All good this day too. Man, having a transportation is so much better than just walking. I make it pretty far that day. Oh no, that's not even enough. There we go. There. At nighttime, I think Dimitri stepped away. Server, do you mind rolling a d20 for our nighttime random encounters?
As we're making the journey, Nisha's gonna start broaching the subject of when we want to use the scroll.
Which scroll?
The Hero's Feast scroll.
Oh, well, I suppose when it looks like we're a day out from the castle, that's how long it lasts, right?
Yeah. It lasts 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if we'll get a chance to use it inside the castle, so I say when it looks like we're about when we start seeing it in the distance, like real close, we'll use it.
Hey, Lennon, given by, I guess, maybe more familiarity with Castle Ravenloft, do I have an idea of how large it is in comparison to, say, like, the Abbey we just fought in or something like that?
Oh, much bigger.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Castle Ravenloft is huge. I mean, it's on the one of the pinnacles of night, and I mean, just seeing it from a distance, you could tell that it's a huge castle and has a massive courtyard. Um, much bigger, uh, like I don't know, 6 or 7 stories taller than the abbey, with several turrets kind of jutting off, and 4 or 5 times the area.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Castle Ravenloft is so big that even up on the peak of Mount Gakis, you kind of could see the speck of it looking down from the super high height.
Yeah. Well, then, either a day out or just, a bit before we go in.
No nighttime random encounters. And Dimitri, since you're back, do you mind rolling our daytime encounters for the next day?
Certainly.
Cool. No daytime encounters as well.
Yeah, I think that was what we were gonna do. Go to the windmill to check and see if Ismark was there.
As we approach
Yep.
the windmill, it's getting pretty late at night. There's a kind of a cold air, creaking sound seems to emanate from this ancient and decrepit windmill you see off in the distance. Let's see, I think I might have given it to you once before, but let's see if I can show it to you again. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the windmill.
See what?
As
I think.
there you go. Can you see that? The old bone grinder had out.
No, but I think my roll 20 just froze. 'Cause I can't even move the map.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry about that. Little
I'll give it a
refresh.
second. Maybe it's just loading the image.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
The Old Svalich.
Creepy.
Yeah, very creepy. The Old Svalich Road transitions here from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town near the shores, the town of Lackey that you've just come from. A branch in this road that leads west to a promontory atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill, its warped wooden vanes stripped bare. As you approach closer and closer, the onion-domed edifice leans forward to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray bricks and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above the door is a small raven. It seems to be squawking at something going on inside. As you approach, it hops and it squawks at you, agitated, and then squawks again towards the interior of the windmill.
Are you a normal raven or somebody that can turn into one?
As you kind of rush down the path and you get to the raven, you call out this, and it's kind of squawks angrily once, twice more towards the inside. As you rush by, you see kind of maybe a small stone circle of megaliths, kind of off to the side nearby the windmill. But as you reach the windmill, the front door itself is kicked through, and you see this just body covered in blood and hair, and this black ichor. In his hand, it looks like a male human, is gripped the decapitated heads, 3 female shriveled, aged-looking heads tied together in strands and braids of hair. As he kind of wipes the blood in his hair back, you see Ismark. No longer Ismark the Lesser, but Ismark the Hero. And he holds up the heads of these 3 decapitated heads and just gives a battle cry into the sky.
Damn, those pies really came through.
He kind of jokes up a little bit and looks at you all. Hi there. This isn't what it looks like. They weren't really grannies. Uh, they were witches and hags.
Oh, you guys know him?
Yes. We met it.
He is the chosen one, if I am to understand Elward's babblings.
Elward and I met him on our first day in Barovia, in the village of Barovia. You've done a fine job, Ismark.
Thank you. I am sorry we have parted ways without a farewell. Do you have a bit of water or wine? I am quite parched. And
I'll toss him a bottle of the purple grape smash.
I'll toss him a heal.
a heal?
Yeah, like I will cast heal on him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna kick him. um, that's much nicer. He looks pretty beat up. You see him actually. He drops his sword, his silvered sword, instead of the hag's heads, and we'll take the grab. And he takes a huge draught of it, and kind of takes a breath and looks up. Oh, thank you, thank you. I did not expect to see you all here. Uh, these witches, they have done such foul deeds. I thought I would forever be marked by that addiction, that curse of those delicious pies.
Well, we had heard rumors that you might be here, and we've come to see if the rumors were true, and to see if you were willing to come with us to Castle Barovia, or Castle Ravenloft, which is where we're headed now.
That
Let's
is
save your sister, Ismark.
agreed.
Who?
Irina has been in the hands of the devil for too long. I'm sorry I have not been more help, but my mission is clearer than ever now.
How does he react to the golem?
He looks at Vasilka. I probably really honestly hasn't really noticed too much. You guys are already pretty strange folk. Um, I mean, he kind of looks at it a little bit, and then maybe I don't know if Nisha is in her normal form or in a disguised form, but
Normal form for now.
he may be slightly wary, but you get the sense that he's just exhausted and pretty beat down. Maybe after you kind of heal him a bit, he takes another deep draft of the wine and hands it back. I looks like you've added to your company and perhaps lost one or two as well.
We have Jensen fell in battle, and Serena. We're not quite sure where Serena is.
I'm sorry to hear of your losses, but I am glad to hear that you have found new allies.
Yes, this is Serva and Nisha.
Leisure.
I am Ismark of Barovia, the village.
Oh, you're from here too.
Indeed, I am a
Pleasure.
pleasure to
Oh,
meet you as
sorry.
well. No worries. Like I said, I did not mean to leave in such a hurry without a farewell, but That shrine in Krezk is a strange place. That pool. I I just felt so lost, so hungered by those pies. I spent a night praying there, and in the morning, when I rose, the morning Lord himself shone himself to me through the pool. He showed me the truth of the pies, what these evil women have done, what these hags created, what they used. Those poor innocent children. I can never forgive myself for what I consumed, for how low I fell, but maybe we can redeem ourselves. Maybe I can redeem myself and save my sister and help end this curse. These three are simply a blight of the Groot. We must cut it out. You have my sword, here to the end.
Speaking of, is that sword all you have?
He actually, you kind of see him step back into the house, and he pulls out another, it looks like a battle axe that has a bit of blood on it and like a bit of like gray matter as he's decapitated. I have my axe and my sword. Just my preferred method of fighting.
Hmm. Are these like are they visibly silvered or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, this silver battle axe, a silver short sword, and you kind of look. He has a crossbow, um, and it looks like around his neck he has a sigil to the Morning Lord. Just a crudely made one, nothing too special. Kind of like a religious idol, like something like a cleric would hold.
Hmm. Question. You knew what's his name? Jensen. These guys' friend, right?
I did. I traveled with Jensen for some time. A very charming chap. A good sense of humor, gruff attitude, but I liked his style.
Did you happen to see him recently?
Hmm. I I traveled here alone. I made as quick travel as I could through Vallaki, but I did not see him there or on the road. Oh, I thought you said he has perished.
His body may be moving at someone else's discretion.
Uh, I'm sorry. Perhaps. Maybe. What?
There's a, to put it in layman's terms, someone really bad that doesn't want us to kill Strahd is controlling his corpse, most likely, and might be trying to pretend to be him.
That is a foul sort indeed. Another blight we must uproot. Should not be. This should not be the way it is. It cannot be the way it is.
Well, we have killed him twice, and he's just taken over other people's bodies to come after us again. So it's going to have to be something we have to take care of.
Right. But I'm not so sure how effective silver is. But since you knew Jensen and I didn't, if everyone else is fine with this, and Servo will pull out the death knell and just kind of motion to Ismark with it.
I see. I. It is not. This is. It is not my place to take such a weapon. I. Surely this. I am very honored, but how could I use your dead friend's weapon? Perhaps his brother would like it. I know he was searching for his younger brother.
Uh,
He's one of the other bodies that got taken, I believe.
Believe me, using Jensen's old weapon to kill Strahd, the person that killed Jensen, is as much poetic justice as I can imagine.
I see. I see. Well then, I will wield it how I can. It is a fine weapon. Very fine. Perhaps I will not part with this quite yet. And he kind of sheathes his sword, but he lays down for the first time he kind of lays down the 3 decapitated heads, and his hand seems to be like shaking a bit. And he takes his axe up and just like plants it into the kind of the biggest, gnarliest looking head. This place is done. The foul deeds here should not be repeated for as long as I live.
Like the sound of that. But why don't we? You look like you could definitely use a breather. So now that this place is cleared out, why don't we just use it for the night? Let you get used to this hero tool.
Certainly. I do not wish to rest too close to such a foul place, but maybe we can make camp over there by the megaliths. They are supposed to have some kind of old druidic protections upon them, but yes, a bit of a rest would be very welcome. Maybe some more wine?
Yeah. No wonder you're and Dimitri are friends. Yeah.
I have a few more bottles left.
Death Knell's +2, isn't it?
Yep.
That is a bad boy, man. Alright. Who wants to control Ismark the hero?
I will, if nobody else wants
Go
to.
ahead.
Oh no, if you want to go Winroll, usually I end up doing it.
No. I kind of forgot you came back, and Matt was already controlling someone, so I was like, all right, I guess I gotta volunteer, but you're here, so that's okay. You're the king of other characters. You and Elward.
All right. Because if anybody else wants to do it, I'll step down. But I'll run Ismark.
Excellent. So if you go in your Allies tab, you should find Ismark the hero. And now I have a little question for you guys. How did anyone notice his name change from Ismark the Lesser to Ismark the Hero at some
I
point?
saw it. I just didn't want to say it because I might not have been there for it.
Well, I didn't notice it till just now because I haven't looked at the Allies tab in a while.
Yeah, I changed it a while back, and I was curious if no one ever mentioned it, so I was just curious what you guys thought about that. I think someone at some point figured out that I think you guys figured it out really quick, and then maybe it got put into doubt that one of your Tarokka cards predicted that Ismark would be your ally.
Is that completed?
That's completed.
Yeah, buddy.
And let's take our break there, and for kind of reuniting with Ismark and the role play so far, I'll give each of you guys 500 experience.
All right.
If y'all had done Bone Grinder a different way, uh, you could have fought 3 hags at once, which is another famous TPK spot in this game because you can.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
So you can encounter that super early.
Very often it's encountered at level 3, and no level 3 parties beating 3 hags, 3 night
Nope.
Oh
hags.
my gosh, how would we have done that? How would we have
Run.
encountered it at level 3?
You don't fight them. You don't.
Yeah, run.
No, I know, but like, what would we have done to make that happen at level 3?
Oh, you could have just visited the windmill. What I did to late, because I didn't like the windmill, facing the windmill too early. So do you remember the granny's house with like the granny and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I added all that in there to make it like a more interesting level 3 encounter. But it actually was all an
that would have
illusion.
been the windmill?
It could have been the windmill, but we did that instead.
Oh, good. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sorry,
Appreciate
what
that.
was the experience?
500.
Yeah, 500.
Cool. Thanks.
And we'll come
Did
back.
Ismark just leave that axe there in the tower?
Yeah, his deed is done. Parting ways with that axe.
I guess I'll take it up if he doesn't want it.
Like after he steps away.
I mean, I like one-handed weapons.
Yeah, he won't have. He'll be like, that kind of ruins the drama of it, but whatever. Have fun. You gave me a weapon, you can have mine.
I mean, we can have all the drama you want after Strahd's dead.
Certainly, I guess.
Yo, looking at Ismark's new sheet, he's become a boss.
Oh yeah, did you guys fight with him before? Did you use him before?
Yeah, because he helped us with the werewolf cave there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was essentially just a veteran, and now he's like a paladin. I can't remember what level paladin.
Dope.
Yeah, just a normal silver battle axe.
All right, we'll meet back at 10:35, I guess.
Yeah,
So that means no more pie? Aw.
I'm so sorry. You guys could restart.
It's all good.
We know the
Come on,
recipe.
that's really for the better. Let's be real here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a little sad we didn't have any low-level characters go mad by the pie. We came real close though. I think Dimitri and Jensen's addictions got and Ismark's addiction got really bad.
Yeah, he was definitely the worst off. All right, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Cuckoo. And I got pie guys XP. Welcome back, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, well, I got a big definitely a big Tarokka reading reveal or conclusion for you guys. So I guess we have 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5. No, sorry, 2 out of 5.
No, I got 3.
We got 3? Oh yeah, the Baba Saga, the Tome of Strahd, the Sun's Sword, and your ally, Strahd's enemy, Ismark.
What was the brother thing? Did we get that one?
Nope, not yet.
Well, that would have been probably if we had raised that brother golem, maybe.
Yeah, let's see. Number 2, the Paladin. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. As a sea, a sleeping prince, a servant of light, and the brother of darkness. The treasure lies with him. Pretty nice treasure if you can find it. A very nice treasure, in fact.
It was that damn lake quest.
You really want to backtrack?
Oh, welcome back, everyone. Any thoughts before we move back into session? We pick up.
Still gotta grind on those boars.
Not level 10 yet. That's okay. That's okay. More stuff on the way. As we now have the Chosen of Mother Night and the Chosen of the Morning Lord united in our same party. In our one party. Did you want to inspect the megaliths real fast? You can. I'll give
Yeah,
you.
sure.
As you kind of like set camp up. I wish I had a map or something, but I did at some point. Well, I'm not gonna take the time to set it up. as you kind of set your camp around the megaliths, there are 4 ancient stones erected a couple, maybe 50 to 100 yards away from the windmill. They're clearly much older than the windmill itself. They were erected hundreds of centuries ago by the valley's original human inhabitants. Each stone is moss covered and bears a crude carving of a city. As you look at the cities, each of them represent a different city, a different season. Sorry. Uh, the city of winter is shown covered with snow. The city of spring is arrayed in flowers. The city of summer has a sunburst overhead, and the city of autumn is covered with leaves. Uh, if anyone's proficient in religion, you can give me a religion check.
I can.
Yeah, go for it. You guys both hit it, so maybe you both, as you've kind of spent some time in here and you talk to some scholarly people in Barovia at some point, that this is an ancient legend of Barovia depicting the 4 cities, the legend of the 4 cities, said to be the cities of paradise, where the Morning Lord, Mother Night, and the other ancient gods first dwelled. Uh, kind of the legends seem to illustrate connections to the Feywild and Barovia. The other thing you notice when you come up to the megaliths is there's 1 or 2 ravens kind of circling overhead, and you see another one that's kind of standing behind the city of Autumn. It seems to be pecking at something on the ground.
Can I take a look at what it's pecking at?
Yeah, it looks like the small bit of dream pastry.
Oh. These pies you guys were talking about?
Does it look like the pie?
Oh yeah, it looks like a small bit of a dream pastry, and as you look closer and closer, you look like the piece of meat that the raven is pecking at. You see like 3 cracked children's teeth kind of poking out of the meat.
Yeah. Uh, it might be.
I'll look at I'll like glance at Ismark.
You see his face has gone a bit pale, and he kind of like strides over to it, and then just stomps down on the piece of the the dream pastry with his heel of his boot, and like rubs it into the ground. And the raven flies off, and the ones circling overhead seem to fly away as well. That rubbish, as I said, it will not be had again while I live.
I think that is wise.
Yeah. Regardless, no point in dwelling on it. We've got a big day coming up in the next few days.
What is Soylent Pie?
Sorry,
Oh,
like Soylent Green.
Yeah. I remember that.
It's an old like Charlton Heston movie of Soylent Green. It's like a dystopian future or whatever, and their food shortage, so the government people are like starving to death in the streets, so like the government comes and collects all the dead people, and then they also deliver at the same time they deliver food called Soylent Green to like keep everybody alive, or as many people as they can alive.
Yep.
And then Charlton Heston ends up finding out that Soylent Green is actually made from all the dead people. So at the end of the movie, he just like runs through the streets like Soylent Green is people, and that's basically how the movie ends.
Oh, that sounds like an awesome movie.
It's an old one. That's from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
that might be some of the inspiration behind this actually, or something from the children.
That'll be our post TPK or post defeat Strawn movie night.
Yeah. Cool. Uh, let's see, Dimitri, you rolled last. And we had it was kind of out of order thing. Winrail, do you mind rolling a d20 for our nighttime random encounters? Okay, nice. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4. For your watches tonight.
Oh, 3.
Like 2.
And Ismark will take 4 because he's gonna with Dimitri. He's gonna pass out for sleep. He's super tired. Elward will do 1, 2. Cool. 1. All right, Serva and Elward. Go ahead, roll a d10 plus a d8 for me, Serva. Cuckoo. Let me just take a look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Roll 3d6. Okay, excellent. All right. Uh-oh. Serva, as you're on your watch with Elward seems to be kind of muttering to Ada and kind of seems like he's trying to instruct her and tell her about Barovia and the stories. It still seems like they're kind of catching up and taking this moment of quiet kind of to bond. But you feel it seems to be a pretty quiet night, but you hear like something like a rattling, like a children's rattle every once in a while. And as your watch kind of passes on, you you feel like the softest just graze against your fingertips, as maybe kind of like you're resting on one of the megaliths or sitting on a pack. Just something graze against your hand.
I guess I would slowly look towards my hand.
As you look down, you see a pack of ragged and rough-looking children, 10 in fact. Each of them just gray and rotting flesh, their hair's falling out. But then something that stands out to you about each and every one is their teeth. They don't have any. All of their teeth are gone. One kind of steps forward and offers its little rotting hand out towards you.
All right, and she'll give him her hand.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Haven't used it yet. Don't think I'll get to, so I'll use inspiration on this.
Go for it. Good thing you used your inspiration. As the child's hand kind of caresses around yours, and you go to what you expect to squeeze flesh, you seem to go straight through. It's like the child's hand isn't there, but it seems to dissipate a bit, and it's like cold mist. Uh, and the little pack of children kind of give you big toothless smiles and begin to move away and they beckon you to come with them.
I'm not gonna follow them.
As they move away, they kind of move off into the night, and just as they get out of vision, you begin to hear that rattling again, and it seems to be a little bone rattle, a children's rattle, and then the sound goes away. And that's your random encounter.
I think with that, she'll just kind of go back to watch. I mean, she'll kind of look and see if Elward was paying attention, but assuming he didn't, she'll just keep it to herself.
He seems very engrossed in the conversation with Ada, and they rolled really high on their stealth. So, yeah, I'll give you 500 experience for not getting tempted by the, not getting mind brainwashed, and perhaps some other crazy stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
Outside that, the watch is going eventful. Do you want to make any note of it to anyone else, either like your relief or in the morning?
No, I don't think she would.
Cool. Just as a bit of a no, we wouldn't know this, but I would have brought it up if Aliquin would have been here. But that was another site for the Archfey. Actually, that would have been the evil, the wicked Archfey, Silathan of the Crooked Teeth.
Mm.
You know, there's those different like druidic spots and Feywild spots all around Barovia, like the one near the swamps and stuff. This was a dark one. But the next day, let's take off. Let's see, when rolled last? Nija, do you mind rolling for our daytime encounters? Let me put some travel music back on.
Sure thing.
Daytime encounters, that is good. For nighttime, we would have done something. As the night is beginning to grow, we come back to the northern gate of Barovia. The two massive statues of the knights, clad in armor, hefting their huge swords, stand at attention still. The gates are wide open, as if welcoming you back into the Valley of Barovia, the vicinity, the precinct of Castle Ravenloft. You hear maybe the screech and the call of the giant bat creature up on top of the ramparts, but the gates are open. We can pass through. Dimitri, do you mind rolling for our nighttime and random encounters as we begin the approach towards Castle Ravenloft? No random encounters. Let me give you a bit of description though as we begin the ascent. It's quite a high ascent. Oh, where is my... Here's what the gates look like, by the way. Just like the ones that you entered from the south.
Oh, the memories.
Simpler times.
Alright. Oh, no, I don't quite need that yet. You're moving pretty fast. Instead of your 8 hexes, you get 12.
Oh, fun.
Dimitri, roll a d20 for our night. Sorry. Server, roll our d20 for our daytime encounters. Cool. No random encounters. As we continue the ascent up the craggly, winding forest peaks, this path just continuing on and on and on. As we get quite high, you see that the road itself is narrowed on a precipice. There's sheer cliff drops to the north and to the south. The path itself as the raised area, but as you kind of, if you're too far off, you would fall to quite a descent. As you continue along this path, you see a solitary armed figure, sword in hand, standing in the path before you. Pull out some more folks because your party is quite big now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously?
This the guy?
Yep.
I'll shout at him. Haven't you tired of this already?
I will have my vengeance. Strahd will be doomed here forever, alongside me.
Don't you get tired of dying?
Death is easy compared to vengeance.
You know, the whole order's gone. The skull's back, rat.
You cannot lie. You tell me these things only to move beyond.
Well, you're a traitor to the order. You've forsaken everything. And now you're less than the pup you've called me.
You kind of see it's like his body is faltering a bit, and the whole aura around him is just black, kind of inky essence. Darkness is literally radiating after him, this raging blackness. I will not ask again. The sword is mine. It is the key that locks Strahd the devil in his place.
I'm glad you're not asking again because I've run out of ways to say no.
You ain't got a body to throw off a cliff this time.
I will make more bodies if need be.
Well then, and Server will pull out the shield and just flash it directly at him. As the current captain, I'll strike you down as much as I need to.
You see with this evidence that he's broken his oath, you see a bit of the body of Jensen just begin to kind of flesh away. You see like when a hand or one of the legs kind of just literally crumble into dust, and beneath it just the echoey form of blackness, this raging blackness beneath. The whole essence of Vladimir seeming to shake to its core as evidence of his betrayal shine before him. Ah, that is not yours. Thief, return it.
It's definitely not yours. You're no member of the order. Mr. Godfrey gave this to me, and he was more of the order than you'll ever be. And so am I. Last chance. Pass on or remain this vengeful servant of Strahd that you've become.
Strahd will die, you will die, I will have my vengeance, you will suffer.
Then come with us and put him down yourself.
I will kill you gladly. You will die now, Strahd. Give me the sword, Strahd. Shield. Give me the shield. Stop lying to me, Strahd.
I'll give you something else, rat. And she is going to put away the shield and then pull out his own greatsword and start approaching him.
Warriors of this land, warriors of this night, heed my call. Slay these imbeciles. As he
He
draws
sounds
his...
sleepy.
He definitely seems like the curse that's holding his essence together is unwinding a bit broken. But as you approach, he draws his sword out and gives that call out to the land, and you guys can start rolling initiative. As he gives the call, the ground at your feet seems to rumble and shake, and hands and swords and shields begin to burst through the ground themselves. So these guys are prone in the earth right now. One actually, I shifted the token a little bit, but it's like right at your feet, Serva. As these warriors, these ancient undead warriors, rise again at the call, combatants and casualties of the great war that was raided here so many years ago. Maybe you see evidence of Markovia's revolt, the revolt of the villagers that the Mad Mage led, and the wars long before that even. Out of these warriors, six are able to be animated and are beginning to crawl out of the ground towards you all. Level 10, level 10, level 10. Alright. Did we descend in order? Vladimir goes first? Oh, goodness. Oh, no, let me roll for Elward and stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll just stick with that one initiative. Cool. Alright. As you rush towards him, you see him raise his sword of blacky inkness, this just raging necrotic energy shrouding the weapon, and the whole essence of Jensen, his flesh kind of fading away as like turning into sand and crumbling off. And the other hand, this ball of fire seems to explode out into the fist of Vladimir's hand, and he shoves it. He kind of hurls it through the air, and it explodes. A much more intense version of Isaac. Gonna get as many of y'all. Oh no, that's gonna hit all of y'all and this one white at your feet, Serva.
Gotcha.
So I need dex saves from everybody.
I'll use luck point.
Dimitri has a +3.
Oh, then I wouldn't have used that luck point if I had a +3, because 16 would have saved, or 19 would have saved.
I'll use advantage. That would be an inspiration.
Oh yeah, go for it. Some of it is fire and some of it is necrotic. Um, so
Same. Ooh, yeah, Dave.
so you're resistant to a good bit of it, Winrail as well, since the fire. So let me just calculate the amount that you're resistant. Oh, that white is gonna get obliterated.
Well, it kind of helped.
DC
Okay,
18.
yeah.
Alright, let's see. So for your resistance, the first part's fire, second part's necrotic. $36, so 18. 18 plus half is 9. So only 27 damage on a save for you, Winrel. Because
I'm
you're
so
resistant.
sorry. 27? Is that what you said?
Correct, 27. Everyone
Okay.
else on a save is 36. And let me roll for Elward, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. And that was fire damage too. Vasilka. Oh no, Vasilka. Oh, I see what's happening. It's not. Yeah, luckily you can only do it once. Sorry about that, this delay. Elward and his puppets all save. Alright, and Hornguard draws his weapon and is ready. That's his turn. And now all the whites are going to go. They are prone, so they're going to climb out of the earth, climbing out of the earth, and then rush forward. Or some of them will rush forward. Some will draw weapons. This one rushes forward. That one rushes forward. These two, this one will rush forward, and the two on the outside will draw bows. Let's start with the whites that have bows. Let's see, it'll fire on one of those. One, that'll be Elward. It's gonna fire, that white up there to the north is gonna fire some longbow attacks. 2 at Elward. I think 16 might hit him. Does he have shield? I think he has some kind of defensive thing. No, he doesn't. That's a hit for 5. And the one to the south is going to fire at 1, 2, 3, 4. it's gonna fire at Ismark. Ismark the hero. Hitting one time, I think, for 7. Alright, and now the 2 whites that approached you, Serva?
Gotcha.
They'll swing twice.
Those both hit.
Alright, 15. And they're not magical?
I don't have any kind of resistance, so that one also hits.
18 hits with your ring of protection and everything?
Yep, because I can't wield a shield and a greatsword at the same time.
Oh. And your silver Order of Silver Dragon boon? The charm?
That only gives me a +2 to initiative.
Okay.
I think I have to be physically wielding the shield to get the +2 AC
No, the beacon
from it.
lighting the beacon gave you all a permanent +1 to your AC.
Yeah. So I have chainmail.
Oh,
So
okay.
I only have like the +1 from the beacon and the +1 from the ring.
Okay. My bad, dude. Sorry to.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Cool. So 15, 26. All right. And now the one that approached Elward from behind. We'll see which one you attack. It's gonna fight Irina Puppet. Let's see. She's got higher AC. Both of those hit though, and slashes Irina Puppet into dust. Not into dust, but breaks it. All right, Dimitri, your turn.
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna pull out the dagger and the sun sword for the moment, and move up to these ones attacking Serva. So just the one right in front of me.
Uh, 17 and 22 are both hits.
I'll use that luck point so I don't have to roll on the critical fail. I'll add sneak attack to one of them. It doesn't matter.
It becomes a hit. Indeed. Extra sneak attack. Yeah, the Radiant and the Dagger of Venom all affect him equally.
And then... No, my bonus action, so I can't second wind. I always forget about that. But that is my turn then.
Cool. Did the sunlight activate or no?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Do you need that out?
If you don't mind. It affects them. Cool.
Yeah, because it just comes every time I draw it, it does the 15. So I can make it go bigger, but I have to use actions to make it go bigger.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, as you stride into the White's path, both of them scream out in rage and terror and pain. Elward is gonna go. Elward is gonna make Happy Jack immediately gonna turn and lean and fire at this one right behind him. Hitting for some pretty nice fire damage. Angry that they did so much damage to his beloved sister. And then he's going to use his bonus action. Or that was his bonus action, maybe. Draw a short sword. No. He doesn't have a puppet. He's gonna use his action to dodge. He's gonna use his action to dodge. A bonus action to control that puppet. Yeah. Or disengage. Yeah. Disengage. And move into the light. And use the other 5 feet of his movement to kind of pull Happy. Oh, sorry, Nisha. Winrow.
All right, gonna be a real exciting turn.
Oh, that is a crucial heal.
All right. Thank you, Winrel.
Yeah, not the fun thing, but certainly the prudent thing to do.
I think if the puppet breaks, it actually has to fix it before it can come back. Servo, becomes your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action, just kind of swing the greatsword in the air as it covers in ice, because we're gonna activate the channel divinity for frostbite, and then I'm gonna attack this white.
Oh yeah, big hit. So close. And smite it. As you smite it, you do just as your furious, radiant energy, fueled by the silver cold breath of Argynvost, obliterates this ancient warrior.
And let's turn and slash and yeah,
That's a miss.
That's fine. I'm gonna just kind of move right here, and that's it from me.
Nisha's turn.
My turn is also not going to be super sexy. I'm gonna take a few steps forward here, point at the Jensen imposter, and I'm gonna cast a hemispherical wall of ice, just a dome to kind of encase him in.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he doesn't have a counterspell or anything like that. You just surround him in a wall of ice. What's the...
Yeah, so it's not gonna. It doesn't do any damage because it's not intersecting him. It's just surrounding him. The wall has 30 hit points and an AC of 12, and if he breaks it and then walks through, then he takes cold damage of 5d8, I think.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 5d6 on a failed save, a con save if he goes through the ice, which is a sheet of frigid air, but mainly it's just for the kind of capturing aspect of it.
That's cool. What's the sphere up to?
It's a 10-foot radius.
Nice.
So I'll point at him and say, "You on ice," and kind of surround him for a bit.
A little
And that's I'll take a little bit of movement, but that's my turn.
No bonus actions?
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to summon a hound in there with him. I was just mainly trying to kind of capture him.
Cool. Ismark's turn. which is you, Destro.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I spaced.
No worries at all, dude.
He's gonna use second wind and just regain 15 hit points as a bonus. Because he did not pass his save. And then he'll draw.
Did you give him the 17?
The 17? Oh, you heal?
Yeah,
Did you heal him?
I mass cure
17.
wound everybody.
Okay. I missed that. Okay. Thanks for the reminder, because I apparently missed that. But he will draw Eric Death Knell, and kind of move back here for now to like throw some protection for people back here. Is that 10 feet away, or yeah? Because the next would be.
It is.
He's gonna do 2 Death Knell attacks on that white.
Go for it. Crit. Smash.
Yeah. I wish he could. No, that's it.
Yeah, he's normally two-handed fights with 2 weapons, but with a two-hander he'll just do 2 attacks.
Oh no, I just meant I wish he could do a smite because you get the spells, but.
Oh yeah. I guess it's not quite a full paladin, but he totally should have smite.
It's all good. Those are still 2 huge hits, so.
Yeah. All right. Ada's gonna step forward, and Elward gave the command. Hurry up and kill that thing before it kills us. Ada's gonna smash into the white. Oh man, I might have actually done it. Resistant 10 and 5. That is enough as she just obliterates this thing into dust.
Wouldn't Ada's attacks be considered magical because she's a flesh golem though?
Oh, she might be. Let me double check. I think you're right, actually. Magic weapons. Yeah, never mind. They are not resistant. Considered magical. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, she utterly obliterates that white then. And then we'll use some of the movement to move back towards Elward. And Vladimir's going to go again. Vladimir's you hear this just cackling laughter and this screaming rage as kind of mixed in together as a force of energy just fires out, obliterating this wall of ice. Maybe obliterating it, I don't know. 30 AC? 30 HP?
30 HP.
That is exactly what it needed to kind of obliterate the dome. It's just this frigid ice. Can a wall make a save? I don't think so. But the wall gets obliterated, and he'll stride forward with this black sword, energized with necrotic energy. He steps up and he'll just ready the dodge action. I have to make a save, right, as he steps through the cold?
Yeah, DC 17 con save, or he takes, it would be 19 cold damage.
Just hit the...
Yeah, so 8 cold damage.
Not resistant or immune? Alright. right. That's Vladimir's turn. This white is gonna go. All the whites are gonna go. There's only one still in the light. Animate. Okay, cool. Right next to Serva. It screams in the light as it kind of holds its hand, one of its hands up, kind of trying to block the light, but it's unsuccessful. It's going to swing two attacks at you, Serva, one-handed. Both are at disadvantage. 18 will hit.
The 18 hits for 6.
6, and then a fumble. Yeah, that is. He drops the sword. Just this shining light is absolutely devastating to this undead creature, this undead warrior. Stunned. Alright, and the other two whites are going to fire bows. Let's see what to. The first one's going to fire at Nisha, and the second one's going to fire at Happy Jack. The first one is going to fire towards you, Nisha. 2 longbow shot. I think hitting for 1 for 4. And the other one's going to fire 2 at Happy Jack. I think both those miss Happy Jack, but let me double check. Yeah, both of them miss. Dimitri, becomes your turn.
All right. I will move forward a bit to there. And let's take out this last white. Oh, he's stunned, so it's advantage.
$27's a hit, 24's a hit. 25's a hit, all hits.
Sneak attack damage.
Boom, max sneak attack.
36 total damage to him. And actually, yeah, that's it for now.
Elward's gonna go. Elward is not liking these archers targeting, so he's gonna command Happy Jack to fire towards this one to the south, and also fire crossbow himself. And Happy Jack will fire too. Both of those will hit. He's gonna kind of swivel back over here. Winrail, becomes your turn.
All right. Okay, so I think that I will just, I'm then just gonna shoot, oh wait, balls. Alright.
Shooting them in the balls would probably be pretty effective.
Maybe, I don't think they have balls.
Maybe some of them, but some of them are a little bit rotted.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just swing out with my kick-ass mace at this one, and I will throw a little baby heal to Serva.
Oh yeah, 15 is a hit as you smash it into this fiend with your holy weapon of disruption. Indeed, it hits quite hard. and it has fewer than. Oh no, you actually just it just erupts into light as your mace just strikes into it.
All right. Let's bonus action cast Divine Favor again. Stack that up. And let's just move towards him. And you said he was dodging, right?
Correct. Yeah, it was either going to ready an action or dodge, but he kind of saw that you guys had some spells, so he was going to dodge in case you cast some deck saves.
I'm going to just then nod to him. All right. I'll put you down myself. And I'm going to lay on hands myself for 40 as the aura of the silver dragon kind of comes back and it's these spectral silver wings again. But that's it for me.
Bring all you have, pup.
Gladly, rat.
Your turn, Nisha.
Nisha will take a few steps up the path. She's going to take aim and she's going to cast her frostbite. So it's a con save.
Oh, nice. All right. Magic resistance, so it's 27's a save.
Ah, damn. Okay. Yeah, no damage. And then for my bonus, I will cast a Shadow Hound. A Hound at Ill Omen this turn for 3 sorcery points. So I'll start drawing kind of shadows around me and thrust them forward. And the Hound appears right behind the Jensen. The Jensen wannabe. With a somewhat decent initiative. There you go. Alright, cool. That's the turn.
Ismark will step down 5. So I step down more than that. And then, yeah, take some more swings with Death Knell at this white.
Nice. Reach is so cool. Both of those are hefty hits.
And then he'll back up a bit, just to keep an eye on the back line here with Elward and everything with the other 2 whites, since it looks like everyone else is moving forward. And then that is his turn.
Elward will give another command. Darling, do take care of that one that Ismark couldn't handle. And, Ada has to roll a berserk check. I forgot to do that last time. No, but not berserk. She'll rush down and kind of brush past you, smelling not so great as she goes past Ismark, but you already would have noticed this. And she immediately try to slam into this white. Yeah, just obliterate it.
Oh, when he's wielding Death Knell, does it still do that gong thing?
It does, I think, when you kill, right? It's like when you slay something.
Yeah, it's specifically when they bring something to 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it totally does. When something comes to 0, it's like anything within 15 feet. It's like a death toll, or a toll. What do you call that? Yeah, death toll almost. I'll have to look at the sheet again, but it still definitely works. Vladimir is gonna go. Vladimir raises his sword up that's inky blackness, shield in the other hand, and he begins to cast a spell. like coating the sword in more kind of destructive energy. So that's what he's concentrating on.
Gotcha.
And then he's gonna swing 3 towards you, towards you, Serva. This is the end for you, Strahd. He definitely seems confused a little, kind of just a bit strange.
Oh, no. Well, only 1 hits, but it's the crit.
Oh no. And it's got the staggering smite.
Okay, so the staggering smite's gonna roll. Well, first let me roll the con save for concentration.
And a wisdom save.
That's a no for that. Okay.
You're not knocked over by that. I don't think you're stunned, is what the staggering is.
Yeah. I don't think that halves the damage though, so I guess just roll another one if you want.
It does. Yeah. The target missed on a failed. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and can't take reactions. So we'll just roll another. That is a hefty hit. So 14, 28 plus 20 is 48. Yeah, plus another 17. 65 maybe? Did I have that wrong?
It's 14 plus 14 is 28, then plus 20 is 48. Oh no, you're right, 65. So that's cool.
But that is Vladimir's turn. Pop, go down.
No.
Oh man, that was a rough crit. Whites. Let's see, only one more white left. It's gonna drop its. No, it's gonna continue to fire its bow. It's got a bow. Let's see which target. The light's bad, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is marking an 8 or kind of. It's gonna fire 2. Yeah, minus hill, that could have been real bad. 2 at Elward. That's gonna hit 1 for Elward for the crit. And that's the white. Dimitri, becomes your turn.
Right, I'm going to run up. Get around. One door there. Yeah, let's go ham. I'm gonna use my action surge this round. Just to let you know. So
Cool.
4 sun sword hits on him. Oh,
He's gonna parry on the first one.
parry on the first one. 6. Holy cow.
This is a big boss. Big boss.
So maybe that last one hits.
The 26 will hit, yeah.
And then.
And 20 will just hit.
Oh, the parry doesn't last for the whole time? Okay.
No, just that attack. Just
one
melee
melee
attack.
attack. Okay. Oh, and then sneak attack. Of course.
Dang.
Balancing it right out in 2 turns.
Yeah, 2 sixes, 2 ones.
To double ones.
So 16 damage.
I'm just making sure I have nothing else going on, just in case. But I don't, so that is my turn.
Elward's gonna go. Elward's gonna try to take a better angle and fire at this other white. Kind of wrap up in the back. Hitting himself, but missing with the puppet. As he fires that toy crossbow he got from Happy Jack's funhouse. Hound's turn.
Alright, it's going to take a bite action. With a pack tactic.
22 is a hit for sure. Can't parry, its reaction's done.
Alright, big 10.
Let's see. And
You have to make the strength save, right?
yeah, I do have to make the strength save. And we said it wasn't, oh, it doesn't even matter if it's magical. Fully effective. That's cool. And let me give you a strength save. Oh, that's a fill? No save.
Yeah, just barely safe.
Damn it.
Winrel becomes your turn. Oh, Dimitri, do you do stuff for undead when it's an undead?
Oh yeah, the Sun Sword does, yeah.
This guy's he's absolutely undead. Vladimir's undead.
Okay, so he would take an extra D8, I think, because I only hit him with one Sun Sword, right? Yeah.
You hit him with one Sun Sword and one Dagger of Villain.
Yeah, Matilda does something extra on undead too, but it's 1d8 for the Sun Sword.
Cool.
Man, server, you're a pain in my butt.
I don't try to be. You just focus on killing them if you want.
Tough decisions as a cleric.
I'd say just go ham.
You get 60 feet range, I think.
Ooh. Oh.
Elward doesn't quite reach, but the puppet does.
Since I moved over this turn, can I do it before I
Oh
move?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you could do it while you move. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Uh, 13 is a miss, though he parries it away with his shield.
Alright, that will be all.
Thank you. That was masking the world, so that's everybody, right?
I think it has like it's like up to a like certain number of creatures. But I think it gets everybody.
Yeah, it's up to 6.
Okay. 1, 2.
But even if... Okay, yeah, even if I cast it higher, I guess.
So you'd have to one person. I think you'd have to choose not to heal, or 2 people if you include the hound. But I don't think the hound's hurt.
Yeah, the hound's taking no damage.
Well, I'm gonna do the 3 of us. And it looks like Nisha's at full health, right?
I'm about half.
Oh, I can't see your bar for some reason. Yeah, I'll just leave. I'll leave Ismark out, I guess.
Okay, cool. Can
Oh
you?
no, wait, that's only 5, right? Me, Dimitri, Serva, Nisha.
Yeah, you could heal everyone but the
Elward,
puppets.
Ismark, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so not the puppet.
Yeah, right.
But thank you.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
I know. Oh, you're good. Your turn, man.
I'm gonna use a bonus action not for divine favor, so I'm just gonna put this in chat as I'm gonna do what he did, except with it's light instead of shadow.
Nice.
Because I'm gonna do blinding smite.
Nice. Cool.
And let's go for a hit. That is a miss. And let's go for one more.
That's a hit.
There we go. And I'm going to put a level 3 smite on that.
17 is a pass.
Alright, he still takes the 12 radiant, right?
Yeah, definitely. And for your...
And I'm going to use Orcish Fury to deal another d6.
Nice. Good rolls as you just smash into him with his own weapon, dealing some radiant damage and cold damage.
39, 43, 55 is the total.
Excellent, excellent. I just let me double check you get.
Gotcha.
Did you get the extra for the fiend or undead?
Yes. So I just made it a level 4 smite instead.
Excellent, excellent.
But yeah. So that's it from me.
Huge hit as you take off a massive chunk of his health. Still standing strong though. You see the flesh of Jensen just wasting away. You know he's half body now and half just a black darkness formed in a man-shaped like form. Nisha, becomes your turn.
Sorry about that. Nisha will advance a little bit. Maybe to try to make sure she's going to clear line of sight. I don't think this is going to work. I'm assuming he's immune, but I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Let me just double check.
Yeah.
He is immune to being charmed.
Yeah, that'll happen.
What were we gonna say?
Okay. What?
What were we gonna try to suggest? Just for interest.
I was gonna tell him to drop his sword.
Very nice.
Okay, suggest action, no good. Bonus action, nothing. I can so It's pretty well surrounded, so no, okay. I'll end my turn there.
Ismark.
He's gonna move up to there. And 2 swings on that white.
Both hits.
And then that is his turn for now.
Berserk roll, not berserk. I know I keep commanding you around, darling, but Ismark just can't finish him off. He's maybe a little bit tired. Please help him. Yeah, she's gonna dash that way. Unfortunately, it's a little out of her reach. Vladimir is gonna go. Raises his sword once more into the sky. I want the sword back. Vengeance for Strahd.
Come and take it.
They'll cast another spell. And I'm gonna roll to see which the identities take precedent, whether he's gonna take the sword or kind of the oath thing. He's gonna focus in on Serva.
All right.
Makes all 3 attacks with concentrating on staggering smite.
That is fine. That first one hits, so does that one roll a smite?
It does. Yeah, that'll roll the smite. So a wisdom save. and 26 damage.
Okay,
That's a
so
pass.
it would bring me down, but
Nice. He'll swing again.
and well, before he swings again, because I can make a reaction attack.
Oh, nice. Go for it.
Well, worth a shot.
Yeah, buried away. Maybe your swords clung together as he thought it was going to be an easy strike on a lifeless body. You raised it up and your swords clash with a spark of energy. He swings once more as you regained your ground. Missing.
And that is a miss.
There's still white. This white is going to drop its bow and try to reach out. Oh, where is the life drain attack? It's okay. It'll just use its bow then. It'll take a step back and fire its bow.
Does Ismark get an attack of opportunity?
It does because of reach, doesn't it? Go for it. It's not going to attack with its bow because how does Ismark kill it?
Maybe a little frustrated at Elward's comments. He like brings the death knell down on the white's head and then just kind of like gives a glance over at Elward and then turns back.
Nice. And I think it's death knell. Let me double check it. I think you get to choose. You don't have to affect the Ada.
No, it says any hostile creature.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I like that little exchange. Ismark is remembering what Elward was like. That's the whites. The whites can be removed from the turn order. Dimitri, becomes your turn.
All right, here we go.
Uh, 26 is a hit.
So he takes the 15 from that's the extra, and then 2d6 for sneak. So 18 total radiant, and then a dagger venom offhand.
Definitely a little hit. So 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot to take off the radiant, so it's just 3. And yeah, as long as he doesn't parry that away, then that is it.
It's not gonna parry. Elward goes. Elward's gonna move a bit forward. I hope your legs move as fast as your arms do, Ismark. And try to move a bit, kind of taking the puppet with him. And he'll be able to fire, I think, within optimal range. Yeah. Oh no, the hand crossbow is low range. It'll be a disadvantage. 22's still a hit. Elward is coming through. Collectively fires 2 bolt from his toy gun and from his toy puppet, hitting for some serious damage. That's a big hit from Elward. The Hound's turn. 23 is absolutely a hit. That sunlight keeping the regenerative effects staving away as well. Alright, let me give you a strength save.
That's a great Scott Pilgrim gift.
Still up. No, he still has parry. Winrail, your turn.
Okay. What's servo at 1? Is that right?
Yeah, as usual. I'm fine.
All right, I'll say a quick prayer and swipe out again.
Nice. Good healing. .26 is gonna be a hit for sure. Can't parry that either. He's still above 25 hit points.
Man, 18 only gives you that a little bitty spotch. My goodness.
I have a lot of health. Thank you, though. All right, let's. Do I have any bonus? Guess a level 1 slot to cast Divine Favor again. And let's go for it. Come on.
That's just a miss.
All right, let's try one more, please. All right, let's go. Oh, God.
That's a miss as well.
And that is it for me.
Nisha, becomes your turn.
Let's see. All her comrades there, and unfortunately in range of too much damage. So just gonna throw in a ray of frost.
It strikes into the armor of Vladimir.
I won't spend the sorcery points yet. Okay, that's it.
Ismark's turn.
He's gonna have to dash to get there, but he'll get there. And then, unfortunately, that'll be it.
Ada, I think they have it handled. Just stay back here and stay safe. He's gonna move Ada behind him, and she'll take the dodge action. Vladimir's gonna go. Still can't heal, can't regenerate because of the damage and the sunlight. He's gonna once more raise his sword up, but instead of the staggering might this time, a destructive wave of that black energy runs out all around. As I need everyone within 30 feet. That includes Unesia. To make a Constitution saving throw as a wave of black necrotic energy shoots across, mixed with thunder.
Everyone but Nisha has a +3.
Ooh.
Sweet saves for everyone.
Hey, thank you, Winrel.
Man, lucky night. I rolled natural 20s on both my his big attack saves.
Very nice. Pretty much. Oh, and the Hound has to make a save too.
Oh, just one sec.
failure, unfortunately, from the Hound. 34 damage? Yeah, 34 damage. Still up. That's all Vladimir's got. Dimitri, becomes your turn as this Death Knight is just, you see outside just a little bit of the face, kind of maybe the right eye, some of the mouth, a little patch of the ear. Almost all of the visible signs of Jensen have faded away. Just a little bit left of your old friend staring back at you.
And he's not. This isn't actually my friend, so stun sword attacks.
20 would be a hit, but he's getting desperate. He's gonna have to use his parry on that one.
I'll luck point it to hopefully get something higher than a 20.
26 is what you're looking for? Oh, no. No, same attack. Do you have to use that roll?
No, I can choose to use either one, so I'm going to choose the 20.
Okay, cool. That would have been terrible for a luck to a fumble.
And then the dagger of venom.
That'll hit.
Here's the number I needed. He only takes 3, and then
but a sneak.
8 sneak. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. Stupid parry.
Elward kind of steps forward a bit. They always make me do everything. He gets within range and he kind of lines up his toy and kind of looks over his back. This will be cool. Fire arrow! And he tries to synchronize the firebolt and the hand crossbow at the same time. As the streak of firing arrow hits the bolt and burns away the bolt completely mid-flight, it strikes directly into the face of Jensen, and burning away the last remnants. This cackling laughter mixed with a howling scream calls out as the body bursts forth. You hear metal cling on the ground. These two raging eyes shoot off into the sky and disappear into the distance. The ghostly spectral figure of Jensen stands before you. He gives a little pat on the shoulder to you, Dimitri, and then looks around at the rest and gives you a bit of a sarcastic salute, but you know that it means he believes in you and he knows you're fighting for him. That ends this combat, and you receive a spirit point as you feel the warmth of Jensen flow through you, Dimitri.
All right.
As we slay Vladimir in his most extensive, most enraged form yet. Congrats, guys. That was a death knight, a full-on death knight that you just fought.
Yeah, that was rough. He had some hard hitting attacks.
And that was just some low rolls too on some of us.
Oh yeah, the Death Knights hit freaking hard.
That hellfire orb at the beginning was nuts.
It was that part made it sink or swim.
Oh yeah,
well, because he went first with the hellfire orb, and then like all the whites went. I was like, oh no.
That was brutal. We almost got totally screwed by turn order again, initiative.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be Yancy Bin all over again.
And then Lennon rolled like a 3 for Elward and like a 2 for the puppet or something. Like he like rolled for our people super low.
I'm so sorry.
Ismark, I will say, hits super hard with that death knell though.
That's why I thought it would be a good idea to give it to him. Ugh. I think that's the last time we're gonna see him for a while, or
Hopefully, it's the last time we see him before Strahd.
uh, maybe you'll see that Serena friend of yours next.
Oh, that should be enough for some people to level, right?
I'm gonna calculate it. I think I might just hit it or might not.
Elward will have leveled. Level 10 for Elward. Yeah, the Hellfire Orb is an awfully strong attack. Thank goodness it's not. It's a once a day and not a recharge.
Oh my god, that was a recharge. That would be crazy.
And hitting him with Radiant and Fire and keeping him in the sunlight kept his regeneration ability from not clicking. He already got 10 HP back each turn.
Dude, the Sun Sword is like pretty crazily OP for this campaign, just because like everything's used to the dark, so just like bringing sunlight to the battle is just like devastating to a lot of things.
Oh, nope, didn't hit it. Oh well.
Oh
But,
no!
yeah, I'm very close, but maybe I'll get enough with some RP before the castle.
Yeah, perhaps so. How far are you off?
I had less than 1,300.
So like at around 1200?
Yeah, like 1,250.
Is anyone else not level 10? No? Okay. You guys gonna have to turn around and go find something.
Is what it is.
We'll call session there after we slay Vladimir Horngard, perhaps for the final time before we face Strahd at least. The spirit of the vengeance still lingering around in Barovia to be recycled and reborn as some new corpse, some new friend perhaps, or some ally, or maybe even an enemy. But it'll be another time.